Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my dear. How are you this evening?
Good.
Aren't you gonna put on your camera so I can see your beautiful smile?
Okay. Acabo ni camera. I don't know why.
Oh, okay then. All right, not a problem. Okay, so today what we're going to do is converting fractions to decimal because last time when we spoke, you told me you were having problems learning, remembering how to convert fractions to decimals, correct?
Yeah.
Right. Now, do you know about mixed numbers, Haley?
Yeah.
All right.
I know these numbers.
All right. Perfect. So we're going to convert, today I'm going to share how to convert a mixed number to a decimal number. Yeah? You okay with that?
Yes.
Great. Let's go. Okay. So this is what we're going to be learning today, how to convert a mixed number to a decimal number. All right. So, let's bring this somewhere here. All right. So a mixed number is made up of a whole number and a fraction. A decimal number is another way to show parts of a whole, right? So the mixed number we have here is 3.5. So it means we have three whole parts and a half of a piece, or a half of a whole. And the decimal number is the same thing. It's just written differently. So we have three whole parts, and this means we have half of it. All right? So let's see how we could get from this point to this point. You good with this so far?
Yes.
All right. First thing we want to do, yeah, no, that's not the first thing we want to do. Hold on. All right. So one of my slides appeared to have been deleted accidentally, which is not a problem. So we have our example question. The example question is to convert 7 and 5/8 to a decimal number. Right? So I want you to pay attention to the example, right? I'll give you time afterwards to write down notes. Yeah? The first step that we're going to take, you want to separate the whole number from the fraction. By the way, can you understand my handwriting?
Yes.
Okay, great. So our whole number are you hearing puppies in the background?
Yes.
I do apologize for that. I do not know why that puppy is being so loud.
It's fine. I don't really have a dog. I don't know how it is.
You muted yourself, so I didn't get to hear the rest of your sentence.
I say I don't really have a dog, so I know how it is be.
Yeah, yeah. So the whole number we have, we separate that to 7, we keep that separate, and we go in and work with the fraction. So in the next step, step 2, we work with the fraction. What we want to do is we want to convert the fraction by dividing the numerator by the denominator. Now we already have the answer here, right? I'm going to show you how we get from this point. So we're going to use long division for this. So we have the numerator, right? 5/8 is equal to this. And we have 8. Now, we know that 8 cannot go into 5, correct? Talk to me here.
Correct.
Right. So you put that 0. And 0 multiplied by 8 is 0 multiplied by 8 is what?
0.
Right. So you put 0 here, minus that. 5 subtract 0 is what number?
5.
Correct. Now, here's what we are going to do. We are going to put a point here. That's a point, right? We're just going to imagine that that is a point. We are going to put a point there. And now, what we are going to do is add 0 here. Can 50 be divided by 8?
Yes.
So 50 divided by 8 is what number?
6.
6 multiplied by 8 is?
48.
Subtract that, what is our answer?
2.
Very good. We aren't finished here. All right. We want to go until, so now here's the trick. You want to go until you have no remainders. So you'll know that you're finished and you get to the decimal when you have 0 remainder. You have 0 as your remainder. So we go in and add another 0 here, right? Let me write this better. So we add in a 0 here. How much times can 20 be divided by 8?
8 3 times. No, wait, sorry. 2 times.
Right. 2 multiplied by 8
is 8 is 16.
Very good. Very, very good. I love it. I love it. And 20 subtract 16.
4.
Very good. Now we still have a remainder 4. We want the remainder to be 0. So we add in a next 0 here. And you realize, I want you to notice something. When we added a 0 here, we put 1 place after the decimal point. When we added a 0 here, we went another place after the decimal point. So this third 0 here means we will go another place after the third place after the decimal point. So you realize the more zeros we have, the more places we go in after the decimal point. I want you to make a note of that, right? So 40 divided by 8 is what number?
40 divided by 8 is 5.
Very good. And 5 multiplied by 8?
40.
Very good. So finally, we now have 0 as our remainder. So this was how we get 0.625. But we are not done yet. What we want to do now, the whole number that we had put aside before, remember we put aside this whole number here? In step 3, we go in and bring that whole number back into the picture. Now, you have the answer for you here already, but let's see how we do this. You have a whole number and you have a decimal number. Remember, this 0 means we have no whole numbers. So there's 2 ways to do this, right? I'm going to show you the long way and I'm going to show you the short way. The long way, we go in and put 7. We go in and put a point. Now, remember, we don't have any decimal numbers after the 7. So for each place after the decimal, we go in and put 0, 0, 0. That's to represent the fact we have no decimal numbers for the 7. And then we're going to come underneath that and line it up one under the other. So we put 0, put back the decimal point, 6, 2, 5. And now we add it like how we would add it for regular addition. So we have 0 add 5 is 5, 0 add 2 is 2,
2.
0 add 6 is 6. We put back the decimal point and 7 by 7 add to 0 is 7. So this is how we get our answer here. Any questions?
No.
Great. Now it's your turn to do a question. And then when you're done with the question, we'll correct it together. So let me see what is the time now. All right, I'll give you 10 minutes to do that question. So you have enough time. When you finish, ask mommy if you she could send a picture of your work to me on WhatsApp so I could correct it before we go through the solution together.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm muting my mic, right? So if I'm just muting my mic and taking off my camera. I'm right here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. If you get stuck and you don't know what to do, you can't remember what to do, let me know and I'll just go back to the slides with the different steps, right? So remember the steps, right? Actually, let me write it down for you here. Step 1 is separate the whole number from the fraction. Step 2, divide the numerator of fraction by the denominator. Step 3 would be to add the whole number to the decimal number. Great. So look, you have all these steps on the screen. If you have any questions, you'll just let me know. I'm right here with you.
Wait, I just want to know how you're separating the whole number from the fraction again.
So let me go back to that slide, right? All you do is you list it separately. So you take the 7, you say whole number, 7, 5/8, fraction is 5/8. That's all.
You could go back to the examples.
Sure, definitely. This is the one you want me to go back to?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you coming along? Do you need any assistance?
Yeah, I think might need explain it all over again because I kind of getting confused.
We can do that. You want me to start from the beginning?
Yes, please.
Sure, not a problem. So we have first thing. So what I'm gonna do is erase the notes, right?
Okay.
Uh, okay, so I'm gonna erase the wrong notes. First thing we want to do is take the fraction and separate it in two. So we're going to take, this is a whole number, and this is a fraction. So we just stating that here. Whole number, 7. Fraction, 5/8. Yeah? Next step
Yeah.
that we're going to do, so erasing everything. We want to divide, right? What we want to do, we want to divide the numerator by the denominator in order to know how we get this answer. So we're going to use long division to do this. Put 5 here. Sorry. Now, 5 cannot be divided by 8. So you put a 0 here. We then multiply 0 by 8. You get 0. And then subtract the 0 from the 5. You'll get 5. But we want to continue dividing this number until we have a 0 as our remainder. So we're going to put a decimal point. Now we're going to add another 0 to this. So 50 divided by 8 is 6. 6 times 8 is 48. We subtract that, we get 2. We want 0. Now, each time we add a 0 to this number, we add in another place after the decimal point. So we add a 0 here. The next number or answer going to come here. 20 divided by 8 is 2. 2 multiplied by 8 is 16. 20 minus 16 is 4. We still have a remainder. So we have to add another we go in another number again. So we added another 0. 40 divided by 8 is 5. 5 multiplied by 8 is 40. Now we have 0. So this, no, Beauty, quiet. Quiet. Beauty. Come. Beauty. Quiet. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Right. Sorry about that. My neighbor just came and helped me out to do something, and my dog started barking. So we have 0.625, and that's how we got this answer. The next thing that we're going to do, so we're going to erase this again, right? The next thing that we're going to do, we want to add the whole number that we had. Remember, our mixed number was 7 and 5 over 8. So what we want to do is we want to add, we know 5 over 8 is equal to 0.625. So what we want now is to find out when we add 7 to 0.625, what is the final decimal number? Yeah? So we're going and you know how we have the one stands and those placements? We're going to line it up like that. So this 7 is literally means 0.7.000. And we add 3 zeros after the decimal point because in our decimal number, we have 3 numbers after the decimal point. Now we line it up. So we put 0, decimal point, 6, 2, 5. And then we add. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 6 is 6. Put back the decimal point, and 7 plus 0 is 7. So that's how we get 7 and 5 over 8 is equal to 7.625. You want to try again with your question?
No.
Why you don't want to try again with your question?
I mean, yes, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Mommy said don't forget to screen record it so she will show daddy or something.
It's recording, don't worry.
Okay.
Haley, how are you doing with this question? You've been quiet a little while now.
What?
I said, how are you doing with this question? You've been quiet for a little while now.
I doing good. I just focusing
Oh, what step you on?
on the last step.
All right then.
I kind of did the long division in a short way since I only know how to do it in the short way if you don't mind.
That's okay if that's what you're comfortable with. You see, you're going into Form 1, right? So there'll come a point in time where you'll be using a calculator and you don't need to do long division anymore. So it's perfectly okay.
Okay.
Yeah. We only have like 10 minutes left for the meeting. So let me go ahead and show you. Let mommy, are you using mommy phone right now?
No, I using my phone.
Okay, so let me take out a picture of your work and send it to me, so I can correct it. And what I'm going to do while mommy is doing that, I will show you the answer for this because we only have like 10 minutes left. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, great. So step one, our whole number here is 2, and our fraction is 2 over 4. And now we want to divide 2 divided by 4, right?
Oh, this one no. Wrong the whole time. 2, 3, 0, 1. This wasn't good. No, that's no.
Right. So you're paying attention to the screen?
Yeah.
Great. So our whole number is 2. Our fraction is 2 over 4. So we want to divide the numerator of the fraction by the denominator. So we have 2 divided by 4. 2 cannot be divided by 4, so we put 0. 0 multiplied by 4 will give us 0. 2 subtract 0 will give us 2. We put our decimal point. We put another 0 here to get 20. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. So 20 subtract 20 is 0. And because we have a remainder of 0, this is our final answer. So just now wait, let me make sure, let me rewrite this. So 2 over 4 is equal to 0.5, right? Now, the next thing we want to do is add the whole number to the decimal number. Yeah? With me so far? Haley? You're paying attention?
Yeah.
Right. What was the last thing I did?
Last time she did was asking you paying attention.
No, mommy, that is not fair, and that's not the last thing I did. I meant the last thing I did on the screen.
Oh, I see.
No, mommy, that is not how that works.
She was rushing to rub off something that we and in studying what you're saying at the same time.
No, I wanted to see her answer first because I'm pretty sure it may not have been what my answer is. So I wanted to see what her answer is first.
That's why I was once saying that that's not she done, machine done.
Miss Haley, Miss Haley, don't make me a newer because I need to see your answer in order to know what you're doing wrong to show you the correct thing. Why
I
do
said,
I
look,
feel why do I feel like if you just copied on the answer from the board now? I'm not taking this answer. You know what? You have homework. Forget that. Nah, you have homework. I am sorry for you, partner, because I give you a real easy question. So now I go in and give you. This is your first question. This is just, you're getting you're getting 5 questions for homework.
first class and then
Yeah, nah, I told you, I don't give plenty homework unless it's absolutely necessary. And if you copy my answer wholesale, I trusted you. You just copy my answer wholesale. No. Number 2.
they can't put the butter on the bed like what you should. I got the table ready. You can't turn it. And you doesn't care.
Copy that. Wait, don't worry. I send this to mommy on WhatsApp. Mommy gonna have it fair. Yeah, put some hard questions there fair. You get 4 questions. I feel sorry for you. No, I didn't feel sorry for you. The last 2 is the hardest. So, since you copied on my answer wholesale, since you copied on my answer wholesale and erase your answers, I want this homework this evening.
She almost had it right, you know. She would just put 1 digit extra. She put
No, I want you see the thing is I wanted to see, I need to see what she doing
yeah,
wrong in order for me to teach you the correct thing. I can't teach her the correct thing if she thinks it's not about getting the correct answers, and this time and it's about learning how to fix your mistakes.
yeah.
Right? So, Miss Lady, now it's 4:41 p.m. Our class is ending. I want my homework by 7 p.m. tonight. I am not playing. These 4 questions, I am going to send all these notes to mommy, so mommy will make sure you write down the notes and you do your homework. I want it by 7 o'clock because mommy is the one sending me the pictures, not you. I'm not kidding. Very serious. All right, how you find class was, Haley?
Fun.
It's good. Despite the fact getting homework as punishment for cheating your answers. I don't think you have a problem with maths, Haley. I think you have a problem with believing that you have the correct answer. I genuinely don't believe you have a problem with maths. I think that you second doubt your answers, which will cause you to not be able to recognize your mistakes, erase the correct answer, and put the wrong one. Yeah, I think that is a problem. I think you're really good at maths, but I think your brain does work too fast. And it's got to slow it down to be able to keep the steps together. That's not a maths problem. That's a concentration problem. But don't worry, we could work on all of that. Mommy, you have any questions? We have 1 more minute for this meeting.
No, not so far.
All right, then. Well, mommy, as I said, I will send it to you on WhatsApp because I said the thing. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to upload the video to OneDrive, and I will send you the link to it from OneDrive. If I can't upload it to OneDrive, I'll upload it to YouTube privately. So you have three options when it comes to YouTube, right? You could upload YouTube as a private video where only you and the person you send the link to could see it, or a public video that anybody could search it up and see it. So I will upload it to YouTube and set it to private, so only you could see it and her daddy could see the video, right?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Fine.
Also, as how Hayley often has problems doubting herself, I think going forward it would be wise to record the classes and upload it to YouTube so that she could be able to look back at it afterwards to do homework and to practice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. We might have to